Okay, we're here at Design Miami, Basel. It takes place the second time here in Basel. And I'm with Tony Joyce. He's Global Head of Marketing and Communications. Hello, Tony.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Tony, HSBC is sponsoring this event. And the question is, of course, why do you consider it as a good idea to sponsor Design Miami? And yeah, what does this bring for your clients?
For us, design is a very exciting area because we have a lot of clients, obviously, who are passionate about various different kinds of art. For us, we took a look at that whole sector, and we found that the contemporary art market is becoming very cluttered. It's quite hard now to find an interesting way to invest in the contemporary art market. We saw this interesting niche coming through of collectible design, collectible 20th century design, and for us it therefore became a natural thing for us to become involved in. I think it's something that our clients are interested in for a number of reasons. I think some areas of design have become quite accessible in terms of price compared to the top end of the contemporary art market. You don't need $1 million, let alone $5 or $10 million that it would take you to buy a Jeff Koons to buy a beautiful, interesting piece of collectible design. And what we see out there in the fair today is a sign of that. There are some beautiful pieces from $5,000, $10,000 upwards. So that's one point. I think from our point of view as well, there is a great lifestyle element to a lot of what's happening in design. These are pieces of art that you can live with as well as look at. And guess what? A lot of our clients have beautiful homes that they love to have beautiful pieces within. So for us, again, it's something that is a lot more accessible for a lot of our clients than perhaps some of the more forbidding areas of contemporary art. So I think those are the main reasons why we became involved in it. And then specifically, we love what the Design Miami Basel people are doing. This is a biannual event, as you know, once in Miami, once in Basel. This is moving ahead so fast. You can't believe versus where we were just 12 months ago. This event is really taking off. The space devoted to what the dealers are doing is growing hugely. They're putting huge creativity in how they're designing their stands, and there's a real buzz about this whole sector, which is very exciting for us. And we take that out by listening to what our clients are saying, but also just by looking around us. If you look at the number of pieces of design that are coming up for sale in Sotheby's or Christie's these days compared to 1, 2, 3 years ago, it's phenomenal. So this, we feel we're on the ground floor of something that is really quite exciting.
You personally, do you collect design or art?
You know what I do? I mean, it really is incidental because that should never drive, frankly, why you should sponsor something. So I would like to say that sort of comes behind all the good reasons that I've said to you. But as it happens, I do. My family actually has some involvement in the world of furniture design. So for me, it's something I've been closely involved with, not so much on the limited edition collectible side, but more in terms of the high-end avant-garde side of furniture design, which is very closely linked, of course. One is really the sort of second stage of the other. The collectible pieces come first, and then obviously hopefully develop into something that's even more accessible again. So yes, for me, when I wander around here, it's something that I'm personally hugely enthusiastic about it, and recognise certainly some designs that I have tucked away at home as well. So some of the lower price pieces, of course. But no, it's a world that I love. Absolutely, yeah.
And the criteria to sponsor something, to sponsor events, not only art. I think you do other sponsorships, of course, too. What are the criteria that you apply?
We have a number of different criteria. I would say that what we are always trying to do is to construct a portfolio of different pieces of sponsorship to interest different people. I think it would be wrong to sponsor just one huge thing and imagine that is something that all of our clients and our partners and our potential clients would be passionate about. People have different interests, and so we're always trying to look at that. You know, to take an example, you know, we are heavily involved in the sponsorship of the world of golf. Now, golf is something that, again, is very exciting, is growing very fast, particularly in Asian markets where we're heavily involved. And for us, that's an extremely successful partnership, and it allows us to give our clients some unique opportunities to play with some of the top golfers in the world. So that is a hugely valuable piece of sponsorship for a certain type of client. To set against that is not necessarily the same type of client that you might see attending this event today, who'd be maybe more driven by arts and cultural issues, perhaps sometimes than sports issues. I think there's also something that's important for us, is that we have male clients and we have female clients and we have clients of all ages. So we're looking to balance that out. I think a lot of what we do in arts and cultural sponsorship appeals particularly to our female clients as well as our male clients. Not exclusively so, but it's certainly something that we get a lot of very positive feedback about. Compared to maybe the more male world of taking a load of guys to a football game or a rugby game, which is perhaps a more male-oriented piece of activity.
Do you have the time, or do you find the time to attend the design talks here or design performances?
Listen, I'm very much looking forward to them. There are some exciting things happening over the next few days. There are some real cultural happenings of one-off events which we're very excited about. That's a little bit back to what I was saying. This is the edgier, high risk end of the art spectrum, and it's fantastic. We have some exciting young designers that are coming over and doing things live for us. The talks, yes, absolutely. The panels are something that we first saw out in Miami last year, and were very impressed by the kind of audiences that we were getting and the kind of live dialogue that we were getting at those panels. So yes, the panels is very much a part of making this not just a static exhibition where dealers are showing what they have, but it's much more about talking about the world of design, talking about what's happening in design, talking about what's new, and we're very excited to be associated with that. Absolutely. Yeah.